Good evening. It's 9 p.m. here in Seoul. Thank you for joining us on Arirang We start with South Korea's first ever multilateral summit with countries from Africa. It's the largest global gathering yet under the Yoon administration, hosting delegations from 48 African nations. Under the theme of the future we make together, the leaders have discussed their vision of shared growth, sustainability, and solidarity, and agreed to expand cooperation in many fields, including key minerals. Our correspondent Oh Soo-young leads us off.
South Korea and African nations have agreed to establish a critical minerals dialogue and increase cooperation on infrastructure, digital technology, and food security. This came in a joint statement following South Korea's first standalone summit with African countries on Tuesday, attended by 48 member states of the African Union. President Yoon and African Union Chair President Mohamed El Ghazouani of Mauritania highlighted the 7 major areas of cooperation under the theme of shared growth, sustainability, and solidarity.
한-아프리카 관계의 새로운 장을 열게 된 오늘 회의에서 참석자들은 함께 만드는 미래를 위한 구체적 방안들을 심도 있게 논의했습니다.
We all understand that Korea can offer a lot, especially when it comes to the experience of development, human capital development, and transition to digital economy. In these ways, we have a lot to learn, and we were able to learn the growth potential of Africa.
First, to promote trade and investment, the two sides agreed to pursue an economic partnership agreement and the trade and investment promotion framework to promote more corporate exchanges. Seoul will also aim to expand its official development assistance to Africa to $10 billion by 2030 and provide some $14 billion of financing for Korean companies to tap into the market of some 1.4 billion people. South Korea and Africa also signed MOUs on building infrastructure, including roads, rails, and ports, and increasing the digital capacity of African youth through educational and vocational programs. They also penned deals to strengthen cooperation on food security, sustainable farming, and health infrastructure. And one key deal they struck was to establish a dialogue channel on critical minerals, which are core components for advanced digital products like semiconductors, South Korea's main export. As of 2022, South Korea has only 36 mineral mines to back the sector, compared to the United States' more than 1,900 and Japan's 134, according to the Federation of Korean Industries. Amid various regional and global challenges to peace and security, the two sides agreed to increase cooperation in counter-terrorism and humanitarian support, as well as their solidarity at the UN Security Council, where South Korea and 3 African countries are serving non-permanent terms. Also, the two sides emphasized the international community's push for the complete, verifiable, and irreversible denuclearization of the Korean Peninsula. To further develop their cooperation, they agreed to increase bilateral exchanges between governments and businesses, as well as in culture, sports, and academia. To ensure continuity of their agreements, South Korea and Africa will hold a foreign ministers meeting in 2 years' time and establish high-level consultative bodies on economic cooperation and agriculture.
Marking a new chapter in Korea-Africa cooperation, the summit creates an intersection between Korea's vision of becoming a global pivotal state, a responsible contributor to world peace and prosperity, and Agenda 2063, Africa's blueprint for sustainable development with the goal of becoming a global powerhouse. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.